That's the Colorado River. Can you hear me through your speaker? This is the chat. Okay, it's delayed, that's why.
There we go.
Hi there.
Hello.
You appear to have blended into a giant thing of the Hoover Dam.
It's a picture from our trip. I'm going to fix that. So this is streaming live to YouTube, and Judy is in the other room watching it.
What YouTube?
My YouTube account.
Okay.
So as a viewer, how would I get to your YouTube account?
So the way Judy did is she just searched for me. We could generate a link for that.
Okay.
But I just wanted to test that it worked.
Yeah, I want to see what it looks like on YouTube here.
Okay, so just look up me, and then I have a YouTube account. Now, I believe here, so Shannon,
Parent.
I should be able to make you the person who is doing screen sharing.
Okay.
And I'm going to transfer that to you and let you try to share your screen.
So everyone can see their YouTube channel. Your YouTube
Well, actually, so that, well, if you have
hold on. Is the picture you have set you wearing a horse mask?
What?
Okay, I guess there's another Kevin McCullough on YouTube.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, we'll if we do it through YouTube, we would do it through the council site, but Dave Sem would have, or Matt Sem would have to make me a moderator for it.
Dave Sem CC'd him on the email and I've heard nothing.
That's fine. We can run it through mine. Like, we can just generate a link for it.
We just have to make sure we use the right Kevin McCullough.
Yeah, which one is it?
Okay, I found it. Okay, I guess there's an
YouTube, we would do it through the council site. Okay, Shannon, you need to mute because otherwise we get an echo out of your computer.
Hold, please.
So if you're in the Zoom session and you have the YouTube session up, you have to mute the YouTube session. Otherwise, we get a loop with the audio. No, you muted your Zoom session, not your YouTube.
I'm not on YouTube.
Oh, okay, I started hearing you coming back as an echo.
Oh, okay.
Just right at the time you got YouTube to work, we heard me coming back.
Okay.
The best thing is for the Zoom participants not to have the YouTube session up because it's like 5-second delay. This is what happened Sunday at the church. Shannon, do you have a screen share thing at the bottom?
I do. Mom's messaging me to mute.
Yeah, she's 5 seconds behind us. Try sharing your screen. There. That is absolutely probably not me. But my point there is you are able to screen share, and that's what we wanted to be able to do.
Yes.
And then I can take that back from you.
Yeah, you did.
Can anyone else, can you give option for anyone else to share their screen if we had a presenter that wanted to show something?
Yes, and that's so in Zoom, this is a Zoom meeting.
Right.
The webinar would give me, the webinars are cost 3 times as much per month to do webinars.
Right.
In that case, I could say you share and then you share. Okay. What I can do here is I can say anyone can share. And that's why what I was thinking we'd do is we'd do the Zoom meeting and then we would stream that out either to Facebook or YouTube. and only the participants would be here. And then
Yeah,
everybody
only-
else
only the
would be
presenters.
coming in through YouTube or Facebook.
Okay. Can
Just-
you
Go ahead.
stream to multiple websites, or do you have to pick one?
I don't think I can stream. I cannot. I can stream to
Okay.
Facebook or YouTube. And,
Okay.
and what I wanted to do is I set up back-to-back meetings for us to do this with YouTube and then to turn
Okay.
around and do it with Facebook. And
Which
and
Facebook?
Judy in the next room is the guinea pig for both of those.
Which Facebook?
That it'll go to my Facebook page.
Okay.
I actually did one earlier this afternoon just to see how that worked. And it was just me, and I actually literally just had my laptop sitting here and I could see it coming up.
Okay.
So Judy's in on the chat, testing that. When I go to type in on the chat, it says I have to create a channel to join it.
Yeah.
But
For
Judy
YouTube,
doesn't
yes.
have a channel.
Okay, so
Keep
why?
commenting?
I wonder if Judy is, I wonder if she
Okay.
has got a Gmail account, if that's, but I don't know that she has a Gmail account.
Do you see your comments? Are you on YouTube? She just
Guinea
wrote
pig,
guinea pig,
oink,
going. Yeah. But when I go down to the bottom to say something, Kevin, it
so-
says create a channel.
That's just where down at the bottom, it says, like for me, it says, say something.
Yeah,
No, Judy, nobody was calling you.
Have to create a channel and then it'll let her go into the chat.
And
Just don't do anything in the channel.
so you created an ID in
I
YouTube?
didn't, it asked me to, but then it let me go in when I didn't say anything.
Okay.
So do they have to have an account in order to?
That might be the case, in which case Facebook might make more sense. Because I am an administrator for the council Facebook page, so I should be able to stream this to there, and then they can watch and they can comment there like we do with the Three Rivers roundtables.
and you
Yeah, we
don't have a Facebook account to do any of that, right?
Yeah, either way you go, there has to be,
You have to be.
you have to be authenticated somehow.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think more people have Facebook than have YouTube.
I suspect that's true, yeah. I mean, there's no reason, for instance, there's no reason for me to have a YouTube channel because I don't post anything. I just go on there to watch everything.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think I have a YouTube account from like 2008 with nothing posted, but I think I made an account a very, very long time ago.
Well, and so let me see if there's something I can do here. I want to see if I can
Yeah.
change, that. No, I'm looking to see if I can change how that works.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry, Shannon.
I didn't say anything. YouTube reloaded the page and I had to mute myself. I had to stop the playback.
Yeah, I am not seeing a way. Let me just let me Google this quickly. Because Google owns YouTube.
Everything.
Is there as much of a delay in Facebook as there is here? I guess we're going to find out, right?
Yeah, I think we're going to find out, but I think the answer is yes.
Okay.
Screw.
Once you sign in, yeah, you can't add comments until you sign in with your Google account.
Okay.
Now, the other thing about this, Leslie, is I can record this. I'm not recording it now, but this is what I've been doing for my classes. Is I run the Zoom session, I record it. it generates an M4A, it generates a video file, and I upload that to YouTube. And then you don't need a YouTube account to watch that.
Yeah, I was aware of that feature. It just makes the whole thing more of a lecture than a participatory thing, but we'll have to just see if Facebook seems any better and figure which way we want to go.
Yep. Okay, do you want to end this and me start up the Facebook?
I was trying to pull up I was going to time the delay because it seems to me that it's quite long.
Yeah, I think somebody said it's like 5 seconds.
Oh, it's more than that, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I was going to,
Yeah, I think it is too.
yeah.
We had all kinds of trouble Sunday for Easter Sunday because the speaker was on the laptop in the church. And that was, so Judy's insisting that she didn't have to authenticate to comment, but somehow it got her name. I don't know how it got her name. Judy says it's 30 seconds.
Yeah, Mom would have had to log in order for it to get her name. Like when I clicked on it, it prompted me to log in.
Yeah.
Second time in, it did not ask me for a channel. I never authenticated though.
Okay, so you didn't just see my 30 seconds.
I did, it's right here. Yep. She thinks we're ignoring her.
Well, she's not
We can't,
she's not a participant in the Zoom call, so we can ignore her.
Well, and that's an important thing because somebody needs to monitor. It's really hard to watch both at the same time because of the delay.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like somebody needs to have that as just what they are doing, so that they can pull stuff over to tell the Zoom participants, because I think the people who are talking or presenting should not be trying to watch both at the same time.
yeah.
But you know, that's something I could do because I can have 2 different computers here and do it that way.
Thank you. I was planning to do it, but at the same time, I'm presenting like 3 things.
Yeah. So that's too much, Shannon, when somebody else can do it just as easily.
Thanks, Dad.
I'm tech support, support staff.
So, I mean, the whole reason for streaming is to prevent other people from coming into our meeting.
Yep.
But
Prevent Zoom bombing.
stand it correctly, isn't there an option where a whole lot of people can have the meeting information and sign into it, but you can lock out all but a few?
That's the webinar,
Oh, that's the webinar option okay, gotcha.
which the webinar one adds. So being able to do this is like $15 a month.
Yeah,
The webinar adds $40 a month
yeah,
to be able to do that, because it's you can have like up to 10,000 participants, and
gotcha.
it's what you would do it as a business if you wanted to teach like a hunter safety class.
Yeah,
You would do it that way through Zoom, and you'd do a webinar.
yeah. I keep forgetting there's different price structures. I wish there
Yeah.
wasn't.
Well, I mean, it's actually pretty cool, and at that price, the $15 a month, that's basically 1 day of my ferry fares for commuting. So it's not a big deal. It's funny. The bill for our Exxon Mobil card came, and the balance was 0. The amount spent in the last month was 0. That's a little unusual.
Well, I signed up for the 15 a month because I did the day camp training.
Yep.
And that was 3.5 hours, which wasn't going to happen with the free account. Although now I'm reading that they've extended the time on the free account, but they aren't advertising that when you sign up. So, but anyway, yeah, I think it's well worth it, even if you're just doing one session like I did.
Well, and you know, that's the troop is using it extensively. They're using Rob Haggerty's business account because his company allows them to do that. And you know, I don't think he even has those bells and whistles, but there's stuff that I do that we're not doing here right now. For instance, I can't do it when we're live streaming, but with my students and with the troop, there's this whole thing of doing breakout rooms.
Right.
Where for my students, one of my classes is 3 groups working on projects, and I start 4 breakout rooms, and I put the students in 3 of them, and then the team leads and I can go in the 4th one and talk, you know, and then I can move students between those breakout rooms during the class, and it works really well. So, yeah, you know, this works. Shannon, what I would recommend is that you put together like just a 1-page slide of some sort with the agenda to kind of use as a background.
Good idea. I have my Google Doc, but I can make it look nicer.
Well, and what I can do is I can screen share that.
Okay. You're on the Google Doc.
That's fine.
So you could show the agenda instead of your face? Is that what you're suggesting that you could do, Kevin?
That would be so much more pleasant for people. Well, I just want to point out, I believe the picture I've got, I actually think that's Lake Eden. I don't think I wanted to have one.
That looks like Lake Eden.
Yeah, I thought I had one of sunrise, but I don't have one of sunrise, but I've got many different backgrounds I can use. And actually, if I just flip the cover closed, it's just the image.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So how do you get a background picture to show?
so down at the bottom of the screen where it says stop video, the little up arrow next to it, if you pick on that, there's one that says choose virtual background. And if you choose virtual background, there's a bunch of pictures at the bottom, and there's a plus sign, and the plus sign allows you to import any image file you have.
My Mac OS version isn't high enough.
Well, and so my laptops cannot do this, but the desktop can because it requires a lot of processing power. Unless you have a green screen. If you have a green screen, you can put that behind you and it does a really nice job.
I have a Hobbit banner. Does that count?
No, it's got to be, it's like with the weather forecast.
I know what a green screen is. We have one at school.
Well, go borrow it. Yeah,
Okay.
you see,
I mean, they're not using it right now.
Leslie is in the aquarium, as I call it.
I
Yeah,
think it's
and- yeah, I'm in the background instead of the foreground.
Yep, and that's because the background behind you, it's your camera and how it's determining the distance you are from it. Because for instance, if I hold up my hand, you can see that it's having a hard time tracking.
Yeah.
And that's a processing power thing. And generally speaking, I mean, I can just turn it off and it works fine.
Mom says she's being ignored.
Well, she's our guinea pig. She's out there going squee, 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 squee. All right. So do we want to close this and go try Facebook?
Sure. Can you send me a link?
It'll be on my Facebook page.
Well, can you just switch over now in the same Zoom, Beanie?
Let's try that. I'm going to do stop. So Judy, I'm going to stop